We're going to Tampa Bay, Florida, reading from the Tampa Bay Times. Pasco deputy arrested after investigation into dead body photo sent to teen student.
Jesus.
Yes. A Pasco County Sheriff's deputy was arrested last month after he deleted a social media app from his phone during an investigation into whether he sent a photo of a dead body to a 13-year-old female student at Wesley Chapel Charter High School, court records show. Justine Lopez Rodriguez was assigned as a security detail at Pinecrest Academy when he was arrested March 13 on a felony charge of evidence tampering, records show. A spokesperson for the sheriff's office said in an email Tuesday that Lopez was immediately fired after his arrest. The agency did not publicly announce the arrest at the time. The investigation began March 5th when the girl disclosed to officials at Pinecrest, a K-12 school, that she'd been communicating with Lopez, according to an arrest report. A Pasco sheriff's detective interviewed the girl at the school with her parents present. Lopez was working in uniform at the school when he began communicating with the student earlier this year, the report states. The girl said Lopez added her on Snapchat in late January or early February, and they communicated regularly over a period of weeks. So,
adults on Snapchat, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
It should be illegal.
Yeah.
17 years old, that's the fucking cutoff, man.
Yeah. It should be like having child porn. Like you're going to jail. You're in jail now.
We know what you're doing with this shit.
Yeah.
You ever see that thing where someone was telling me about it, I haven't seen it, but where
Chris D'Elia.
You
gotta watch it, bro. Can't believe you haven't seen it. It's one of my favorite pieces of media. That includes The Godfather. It is up there, dude. I will send it to you.
Okay, thank you. Continue. Go
but
on.
yes,
So
but I'll explain to anyone who's listening. It is. We all know now that Chris D'Elia is had a teen sex cult basically going that he was operating, and he is on a podcast, and they're talking about a story on Snapchat, and something like this is brought up where they found someone's snaps where he was being a creep, a pedophile, and D'Elia was like, "Well, wait, how do they? That's impossible. What are you guys talking about? You the snaps go away. That's kind of the whole point of Snapchat, right? Otherwise, we could sue them, right? Because they're lying to us." And they're like, no, you could find those old snaps, and one of those things that
you could see evidently you could see the math.
Yes, they do the math, the math equations. Yeah, it's beautiful. But yeah, besides, and we haven't gotten to the morbid part of it yet. But one of the reasons I wanted to include the story is the absurdity, because the whole thing that he has been charged with is evidence tampering. Like that is what they got him with. Yeah. Not the reaching out and flirting with a 13-year-old girl while working at a school. It is evidence tampering. So we'll go into the evidence tampering right now. The girl described the conversations as initially involving, quote, general topics such as food, basketball, working out, other casual discussions.
I've seen that 100 times. That's how these fucking creeps always start. You into food? You like basketball?
Yeah, the way any one of us would try to connect with a child, right? Oh, what do you like? Spaghetti? You know, that's how... it's fucking disgusting. But then the conversations, quote, became flirtatious and made her uncomfortable, the report states. Lopez told her he was a good cook, discussed the food with the girl, and made a statement to the effect of, quote, we can make something happen, according to the report. The girl interpreted that statement as, quote, relationship-related and possibly sexual in nature.
Accurate interpretation.
The report states, on March 1st, Lopez messaged the girl saying he had seen a dead body and sent her a photo of what appeared to be a body lying on the ground in the woods near a river. The girl recalled the body was clad in a red shirt and blue pants, and that the body's rib cage was visible. So,
holy shit!
A necessary pause here on how much of a psychopath this guy
Well,
is.
I think it's a clear case of you're flirting online, you're flirting over sex message. You got to keep pushing the envelope.
Yeah.
You got to keep raising the stakes.
Yeah.
He said we can make something happen with the food. She didn't seem to bite. He's like, all right, I gotta go big. The next dead body he finds.
He's like, all right, I'm on chapter 4 of the game. I haven't finished it yet, but I think I have to initiate some physical contact. Can't do it over Snapchat. Oh, I'll send her a picture of this fucking dead body.
Oh my god!
Didn't even ask her first. Hey, would you want to see it? Would you want to see a picture of a dead body?
You gotta get consent, bro. Even in Stand By Me, they said you want to see a dead body.
Yeah, You're right. He's clearly not a consent expert.
No.
So, that's my bad for being surprised at that part of this. So, based on the description of the body and the date the photo was sent, the detective who wrote Lopez's arrest report, Thomas Marrero Bruno, recognized the scene as one he responded to. Marrero Bruno also recalled that Lopez was the primary deputy at the scene during the sheriff's initial response. The girl also told investigators that Lopez at one point, quote, messaged words to the effect that he was driving past where she lived, which also made her uncomfortable.
Yeah,
yes.
See that?
The girl blocked Lopez on Snapchat on or about March 4th.
That March 4th must have been a tough day for Justine Lopez.
Yes.
There. Once you get blocked on Snapchat by a 13-year-old girl, the walls coming tumbling down, my friend. Holy shit.
Every real Snapchatter, we've all been there before, right? Every real certified snapper. I mean, once they
block you, bro, you're done.
Yep. Time to hit up her Gmail. We know how it goes.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, let's just keep reading. Marrero Bruno contacted Lopez by phone to let him know his name. To let him know his name had come up.
Hey, here's your name, Justine.
Yeah. Oh, I got to call. I got to hit up my boy Lopez. Let him know what's going on here. Let him know your name's come up in an investigation with the dead body.
This is awkward.
A 13-year-old girl. Okay. Come up in a criminal allegation and asked to speak to him. During an interview at his Zephyr Hills home on March 5th, Lopez confirmed that he had added the girl as a friend on Snapchat after she appeared through a suggested contact feature, and they'd exchanged messages. According to the report. Yeah, don't blame it on the fucking suggested contacts feature.
Up, man. It's the algorithm, dude.
Yeah,
I had nothing to do with it.
No, that shit happens like if you have someone's phone number, right? You already have a contact with them. It doesn't just come up. Asked about the image of human remains.
that must have been an awkward transition. About the human remains image.
It does seem to be his focus of his investigation. He's like, I don't care about your romantic life, Lopez. We're here to talk about evidence tampering. Asked about the image of human remains, Lopez said he told the girl he was at a call involving human remains, but he initially denied sending her any photos of the remains. Marrero Bruno asked to search Lopez's phone, and he complied. The detective recognized 3 photos time-stamped from the prior Sunday of the human remains taken at the scene. The detective asked if Lopez was certain he hadn't sent any photos to the girl. Lopez said he had taken photos and sent one to his wife.
Hey, 2 consenting adults. That's the marriage contract. Sure thing.
The marriage contract is not texting no other bitches on Snapchat. All right? This fucking guy. Strike 3 for Lopez. He said he could not recall whether he had sent the images to the girl. Quote, but acknowledged that it was possible the juvenile may have received the images. Okay.
The interesting jump there, but all right.
Yeah. The remains were discovered in the Upper Wildlife Management Area on the morning of March 1st. According to the sheriff's office, investigators were still working Wednesday to identify the person, and no foul play was suspected.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. Marrero Bruno asked to access Lopez's Snapchat account. Lopez said he was unable to access the app, but provided the detective his username and password. In a follow-up interview, Lopez, quote, admitted that after receiving my earlier phone call informing him that there was a criminal allegation and that the detectives needed to speak with him, he deleted the Snapchat application from his phone, the report states. When asked why he deleted the application, the defendant stated words to the effect that Snapchat was the only thing he believed the investigation could be about.
It's always the cover-up.
Mm-hmm. Records show Lopez was released from jail a day after his arrest after posting the $5,000 bail. The evidence tampering charge is a third-degree felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison. A sheriff's office spokesperson said investigators do not expect to file any more charges in the case.
Wow. You know, is it morbid that I'm a little relieved that he didn't send her his dick, that he just sent her a dead body?
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? That's kind of nice, actually.
Yeah. Honestly, probably a happier ending that he did do evidence tampering and didn't allow his conversation to escalate further, which it would have eventually gone to what you were saying. 100%.
Goes there. And you know,
100%.
this guy maybe, and hey, I was going to say no judgment, definite judgment, but it's like he's trying to make a thing happen with a 13-year-old girl. She's not into it. He at least is like, all right, fair enough. I don't got the consent, even though it'd be statutory rape anyway. I do require consent. I'm not going to go this route. I'm going to do a kind of cool pivot, though.
Sure, yeah.
And show her a dead body, and maybe we could be friends on a dead body in a dead body kind of way, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like, look, I don't mind the friend zone, right? Like, we could all be friends. Who cares, you know?
Any adult with Snapchat on their phone, man.
Yeah.
Can't
Lock
do
them
it.
up.
You can't do it.
Lock them up.
Just get the fuck out of here.